They did not arrive shouting. They arrived quietly, with ink, with paper, with a hand outstretched. And we took the hand, because that is who we were. They came through the forest with paper and pen. They asked for our stories, we told them again. They sketched every river, they counted the trees. They laughed with our elders and got down on their knees. They ate from our fire, they slept in our shade. They blessed every child that our women had made. They called us their brothers, they called us their friends, but the paper they carried had differing ends. They were drawing the borders, they were naming our hills, they were signing our futures with invisible quills. Oh, the cartographer mapped the river and the road. The preacher mapped the spirit and the soul. The merchant mapped the mineral and the mine, and drew a line through everything that was mine. They came with a map, they left with a land. They came with a handshake, they left with a hand. They built a small house at the edge of the town. They rang a bell every morning at sundown. They taught us new words for the things that we knew. They said our old names were too heavy to use. They told us our fathers had worshipped in vain. They gave us a heaven and took us from rain. They pointed us upward, they pointed us high, while the ships in the harbor were loading the tide. And we were singing so loud. We were calling on God from inside of a cloud. It was not the gun that broke us first, it was the pen. It was not the soldier that entered the gate, it was the gentleman. It was the smile, it was the gift, it was the hand on the shoulder. Before the shift, the cartographer mapped the river and the road. The preacher mapped the spirit and the soul. The merchant mapped the mineral and the mine, and drew a line through everything that was mine. They came with a map, they left with a land. They came with a handshake, they left with a hand. Our elders were not foolish. Hear me, they were not foolish. They had never seen a people who smiled while they conquered, who prayed while they plundered, who called it civilization while they burned the library down. How do you prepare for a war that arrives wearing a gift? How do you raise a shield against a hand that is open? They did not fail us. They were ambushed by something the world had never seen before. But we have seen it now. We have read the diary. We have the map they drew. We know every road they used to walk into our home. The question is, what do we do with what we know? They still come through the forest with paper and pen. They still ask for our stories, we tell them again. They still sketch every river, they still count the trees. Different suits, different language, same ink on the page. The cartographer now wears a consultant's badge. The preacher now comes with the development fund. The merchant now sits in a boardroom in glass, signing papers that echo what their fathers once done. And some of us are holding the door, welcoming the stranger. tears for the elders. They fought with what they had. They fought in the dark, against a darkness that wore light. But you are standing in the morning. You have the diary. You have the map. You have the history. And you have each other.